For the past 9 days, abortion has been top of mind in Washington and in this country. Americans have learned quite a bit about our own abortion laws and the laws as they stand in many other parts of the civilized world. One big thing millions more people have awakened to in recent days is that America's standard for abortion rights is one of the most extreme in the entire world, as over the past several decades, Democrats have abused the Supreme Court's miscalculation on Roe versus Wade to create radically liberal policies and then pretend that these are just common sense and they're somehow constitutional. Their unawareness to how far left they have dragged this issue is what burned Chuck Schumer so badly today. Last week, Democrats started screaming about codifying Roe versus Wade, basically protecting the right to have an abortion by making it law before the Supreme Court potentially overturns Roe. Here's Schumer very excited at the thought of making Republicans go on record.
All week, we've seen Republicans try to duck, dodge, and dip from their responsibility for bringing Roe to the brink of total repeal. This is about to change. Republicans will not be able to hide from the American people and cannot hide from their role in bringing Roe to an end.
Now, if Democrats had decided to maybe introduce a somewhat moderate or sensible abortion bill, this may have been a very interesting moment today. But naturally, this radically extreme party is not smart enough to do that. The Women's Health Protection Act is what we got. It's right up there with something you expect from the godless Chinese Communist Party, where they hate kids. And it failed today. They only got 49 votes. It was 51-49. They didn't even get 50 votes, let alone the 60 threshold that you need to pass something in the Senate. There were 3 votes that humiliated Democrats today, though. Democrat Joe Manchin and pro-choice Republicans Lisa Murkowski and Susan Collins. They all said, nah. Manchin was all in on protecting Roe versus Wade. He said so himself, but called today's bill an expansion even beyond the protections of Roe versus Wade. That's why he voted no. Murkowski and Collins were expected to vote with Democrats today. Everybody expected them to. They rejected this bill as well. They said it was too radical, saying it undercuts state limits on abortion. Many say this bill would effectively create abortion on demand at any point in the pregnancy nationwide. Collins and Murkowski opposed the bill also for allowing what's called gender-based abortion. So a woman can get an ultrasound halfway through the pregnancy, find out, oh, it's going to be a boy, and then get an abortion because she wanted to have a little girl. Assuming there are, of course, still genders at all in this country. I'm not even sure about that. The point is, if you wanted to know how radical Democrats are on abortion, they have just unveiled it. And they've made a huge miscalculation. Chuck Schumer tonight looks like an idiot. Conservative pundit Matt Walsh tweeted this earlier this evening. It is a federal crime to kill a bald eagle. This protection extends to bald eagle eggs, as the law makes no distinction between unborn and born bald eagles. Democrats quite literally believe that unborn eagles have more worth than unborn humans. It's an interesting take, and he's not wrong. Tonight, Liz Warren spoke to CNN. It appears today's vote may have finally broke Pocahontas's brain. Warren's party lost, of course, 51-49, as I told you. They got 49 votes for their bill out of 100 senators. And with those numbers, this is what Liz Warren said.
I believe in democracy, and I don't believe that the minority should have the ability to block things that the majority want to do. That's not in the Constitution. What we're talking about right now are the individual rights and liberties of half the population of the United States of America. I think that's enough to say it's time to get rid of the filibuster.
Oh, well, we need to get rid of the filibuster. Yeah, would that have mattered? You would have lost, with or without the filibuster, you're dead today, Warren. 49 out of 100. Did she not comprehend that? Did somebody not tell her, the final vote? Did she talk to CNN before she figured out how to count today? Reality no longer matters to these people is really what this is about. If she really wants to know why this failed, it certainly wasn't the filibuster, obviously. It's the absurdity of the bill that her party introduced. That's why the majority voted against it. Ms. Warren.
It would sweep away almost every common sense restriction that has been upheld since Roe. Parental notification, informed consent, waiting periods, all of those would be gone under Democrats' abortion on demand bill. Plus, it would open the door to federal funding of abortion, forcing Americans who oppose abortion to subsidize it with their tax dollars.
From a moderate right there. We're going to speak to Senator Thune about today's big vote here in just a moment. The other big story today, of course, was inflation. We spoke a lot about this last night, and as we expected, at 8:30 this morning, the White House got the bad news that we think they knew was coming. Year over year, April inflation, 8.3%. There is the number there. This problem gets more serious by the day. And you know Democrats are panicking when Biden makes comments like this from earlier this evening in Chicago. Try to digest this.
We inherited an economy on the brink of a Great Depression. Millions of people losing their jobs, losing their homes, but even more importantly, losing hope.
I have no words. Inherited economy on the brink of a Great Depression. You inherited an economy that was just reopening after it had been shut down because of a virus. Grasping for anything at this point is what they're doing. Another astonishing day for Biden. Another interesting thing to note, 1 year ago this week, Biden's Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen made one of the worst predictions in the history of American politics, telling Americans don't worry about inflation, while her party printed and spent this country into oblivion.
I really doubt that we're going to see an inflationary cycle.
The Treasury Secretary used to run the Fed. Ostensibly, you'd think she's one of the smartest economic minds in the country. And she sat there with a straight face a year ago as they're just throwing trillions around like it's nothing and said, oh, inflation's not going to be a problem. How could she not know? If she didn't know, I mean, it's unfathomable to hear something like that. How incredible to hear that a year later. And yet, Janet Yellen will not lose her job. She can be as incompetent as is humanly possible and never lose that job. They never do in Washington. There's no accountability. We all know that. And today, another prediction that you can probably assume is a total falsehood, this time from the Federal Reserve in St. Louis.
I don't think recession risk is that high right now for the U.S. economy. Of course, you always face the possibility that a big shock will hit. I would say that our probability of recession is not particularly elevated at this time.
You ever get the feeling like we're just being lied to all the time by pretty much everybody in Washington? So yeah, inflation, don't worry about inflation. Let's just start passing these $3, $4, $5 trillion bills. Don't worry about inflation. Hell, let's go with the modern monetary theory. Let's do Bernie's thing and AOC's thing, where we can just print as much money as we want because we control the currency. Let's just log on to that idea. And now they're saying, nah, there's not going to be a recession. Don't worry about that. Rest easy. Everything's going to be just fine. Add this to the disaster spectacle that we saw in the Senate over abortion, and it was another terrible day for the party in power.